All right, let's talk binders. In this video, I'll be showing you the Maat Legal binder and showing you some of the features that's included with every Maat Legal estate plan. Let me switch to this camera. So the first thing I want to point out is how skinny this is. Now, compared to other attorneys, I've seen clients walk in with bags and have binders that are literally twice as thick and all the way full. For estate plans that I would say are not as complete as what comes in this skinny binder. So I take pride in how skinny this is, and this goes together with our empowerment core value. We want to make it easy for you to get your estate plan done. We want to make it as easy as possible for the people looking at this to understand what's going on here. We're not trying to confuse. So look how skinny that is. On the spine, the name is Family Legal Plan, trying to be descriptive of what this is. So as it's sitting on a shelf, your family will know this is the legal plan. So you'll see the Maat Legal logo on the outside. That's as small as I could get it. I don't want to be huge and brandy, but I want it to be small and nice. Now inside is where it mentions my law firm, if I can get it to focus. I have my business cards here, 2 of them here for Dana and Associates, which is where I practice law in Arizona and California. So the outside is just a simple Maat brand there on the spine, nothing on the back. And then inside is where you put information about your law firm. I got a copy of the certificate of trust here, copies of the powers of attorney. Table of contents, you'll see number 1 is a revocable trust. Number 2 is funding. So a reason I got rid of stuff in here, I want to focus on what's important. And what is important is having information about the assets in the trust right together with the trust. So I tell my clients, in a perfect world, your successor trustee has all your asset information right here and a copy of the trust right here. Now, some people like to leave physical information, and some of my clients like to leave it electronically. So this binder also includes a digital counterpart. We call it the digital vault. So we have a link here on our website, and then my Dana and Associates website, I also include a link to the digital vault. But all Maat Legal clients, other lawyers can use this link here through Maat Legal. And we upload all of these documents into Everplans. So this is a resource where they can decide who can access the information and when they can get it. So they got the digital version and the physical version. But the most important thing, and something that a lot of people miss, is to fund your trust. After you create the bucket, you got to fill it up. And then you got to leave some clues of what's in there. So I wanted to make it as easy as possible for people to fund their trust. So we include specific instructions for the client right here on what they need to do, on how they should transfer their assets. And then this is a space right behind here where they can leave information about what they put into the trust. So copies of the bank statements, the deeds to the real estate, information like that can go here. And then this is a guide, a general guide on how to transfer assets into the account. So I have information for things like cryptocurrency as well. So if you're wondering what the best practices are for cryptocurrency, points it out into here. All right, last will and testament, pretty standard. Powers of attorney, we have the financial and health together. And then there's a separate digital planning tab. So this is part of estate planning now, digital planning. So in here we have the digital asset trust, which is where clients leave specific instructions for their email, their Apple iCloud, YouTube channels, anything like that. Now right in front of the digital asset trust, we include this digital asset inventory and checklist. So this is a space to keep track of their digital life. So if there's a new place, they start storing information online, they get into CryptoKitties or whatever it is, they can leave information about it here. And if they can mark it to include in their digital asset trust in their next update. All right, this is the digital asset trust. And this last section is the miscellaneous section. So when I slimmed down this binder, I got rid of the fluff, the things that aren't important, but I still wanted to keep some useful materials in here. So we have some things for the successor trustee on what they need to do when they're appointed as a successor trustee. And this also includes a course for the successor trustee. So as part of this binder, the trustees will receive a code to our online course that describes these documents in detail. So there's a death of a loved one checklist here. There's an outline for the successor trustee and or personal representative. And then the videos go through and describe this in more detail. And then a trustee instruction letter. All right, other things in the miscellaneous section. Is there some non-binding personal wishes? So this is an opportunity if a client wants to leave specific instructions to their trustee, like their kids can never have nicer than a Honda Civic, or if they turn 18, they can travel Europe. If they have wishes like that, it's my preference that they put it in here in the non-binding wishes, and then we keep the trust, we keep it general. This makes it easier to administer, and it keeps the trustee out of court and out of hot water. But it also allows them to follow your wishes easier. Also, information places where you can leave information about your family, friends and relatives, and again, there's a digital version of this as well too in the Ever plans. So people, if they're more comfortable doing it electronically, they can do that, or they can do it here physically. Now, the last page in here is when to review and update. This is also a very common question. So when I deliver the estate plans, I usually close by showing this page of when they should review and update. So there's some list of events and the time recommendation as well. So that's the Maat Legal binder. Tell me if you've seen a more efficient, better looking way to deliver estate planning documents in this.